are the forward tandem. Great one out there with Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at center. And for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Harris. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Morrison in at the 3. Mark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much. But when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Middleton right side. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Denver. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are, a lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
Bledsoe outside. Here's the great one. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Now here is Harris. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. The shot, no good. Nice tee from the great one. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Second chance shot, and Antetokounmpo lays it up and in.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Schroeder kicks to Jokic. Back to Schroeder. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Inside, at the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Over Prince. That one doesn't go. And Denver the other way now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Hey, and, you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Now, here's Schroeder. 32 points for him last game against Utah.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
It's been a work in progress for Bledsoe, developing his passing skills over time, working on becoming better at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Jokic. 14 points from him the last game against the Utah Jazz. Here's Prince. And that one hits back iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They get it back, and he gets it to go. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bledsoe against Schroeder. There's the pass to Prince. Harris outside. Offline with his 3. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Morrison. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 34-point game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Morrison can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Jokic. Dishes to Prince. Lock at 6. Morrison the pass to Harris. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 5 points so far.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from the great one. Here's Prince. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Giannis. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the great one.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Here's Morrison. 7 points in the game. And it's Schroeder missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Morrison. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Middleton the pass to the great one. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good defense by Jokic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot's good from the great one.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Denver calls timeout. Mark, here we are in mid-season, and some teams have already exceeded early. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Poked away. Jokic is out there with Prince. Then there's Davis, and it's Harrison in at the 2-guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Suns was a driven man. He picked up 26 points, and his ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy and they need his talent on the floor.
Drummond's checked in for Olynyk.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
Gary Harris is checked in for Harrison. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bledsoe's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 6. Passes to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
The great one passes to Drummond. The pass to the great one. To the inside. And it's sent back by Jokic. Prince, the pass to Davis. Harris outside. Jokic kicks to Morrison. Pass to Harris. The tray. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
The great one passes to Wilson. Here's the great one. Guarded by Prince. Here's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Davis with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Morrison. Passes it to Harris. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's Denver.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Bledsoe. 9 points last game. Inside, here's the great one. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Denver. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. In the corner, it's Harris. Another 3 for Denver.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Davis against Bledsoe. Here's Morrison. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Middleton. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Wilson against Prince. Wilson kicks to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here is Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Up top, Bledsoe. He's guarded by Davis. Shot's good from the great one.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Bledsoe against Davis. The pass to Morrison. Out to the right wing from about 16, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Jokic fully capable of knocking down the mid-range jumper. Tremendous confidence from here. You got to D him up better than that.
Now here's Bledsoe, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Davis looking for an opening. Out to Harris. 20 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
So many different ways that Gary Harris can burn you. Spotting up, slashing inside, creating. It's really pick your poison with him.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harris has got 12 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And Davis can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. Here's the great one. Trains it from beyond the arc. The great one's got 19 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bledsoe against Davis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Harris inside the line. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot's good from the great one.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Denver's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Morrison, defended by Middleton. From the stripe, Morrison gets the bucket. Morrison's got 11 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Bucks trail by 3. Passes it to the great one. And stolen by Prince. To the paint. Here's Harris. Excellent D there from the great one. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Another shot. Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post. It goes. He's got 10.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 7. Harris outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And he gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
On the wing, Harris. 17 points in the game. Goes up the baseline. Got a piece of it. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Bledsoe against Schroeder, and Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets with some changes. Tyler Kavanaugh, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Harrison in for Harris. And then for Milwaukee, Bielitsa comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. The great one passes to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Here's DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harrison. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee. One second left. That one, no good. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Pass to Jokic. Down low. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Morrison.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Drummond kicks to Middleton. The great one passes to Giannis. Now Bledsoe. The dish now to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Here's the great one. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
The great one, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Schroeder, right side, and stolen by Drummond. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 3. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
To the wing on the left. Here's the great one, and he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. The lead is 2.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Bledsoe against Schroeder, and Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. And Giannis throws it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Schroeder kicks to Jokic. Fade away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 9.
You know, since his rookie year, Jokic's confidence has really grown. I mean, he's gotten extremely comfortable with his jump shot now.
From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Harris. Giannis grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
And the Bucks making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. The Nuggets trailed by 5. This is to Plumlee. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Plumlee. Schroeder laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Now Schroeder. He's got 7. Here is Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Here's Johansson. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Outside, Davis. He kicks to Schroeder. Puts it up from 15. Here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Harrison's checked in for the Nuggets. The Bucks also changing it up. Lenz checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Bjelica in for Chris Middleton. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 13. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Here is Plumlee. Schroeder outside to the middle to stop the run, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Schroeder after the miss from the great one. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Lamb. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. Bucks leading by 11. To the paint. Here's the great one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's the Bucks on the break. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Pass to the great one. And here is Bjelica. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The great one passes to DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they have it.
.106 left in the third quarter. The great one. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Wednesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he knocks down the first one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Both free throws good from the great one. 104 left to play in the third. Schroeder looking around. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Pass to Morrison. The baseline J. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Middleton the pass to the great one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Schroeder with the ball. 10 points for him. From deep three-point range, no good there. And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harris is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Taurean Prince, and it's Morrison at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Schroeder outside. 5 to shoot. No good from 18.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Harris looking it over. He dishes it to Schroeder. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Bucks working the ball around. Len passes to DiVincenzo. There's the feed to Drummond. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 21.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Bledsoe against Schroeder. Pass to Kavanaugh. Here's Morrison over Middleton. A rebound by the Bucks. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Middleton the pass to the Great One. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 48 points for the Great One.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Jokic has checked in for Tyler Kavanaugh. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
The Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Puts it up from 12, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks leading by 20. To the inside, it's tipped and stolen by Prince. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
For 3, Middleton. Denver grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Prince, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
Bucks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The Great One passes to Olynyk. Here's the Great One. Back to Olynyk, and stolen by Prince. Here's Morrison. Finish off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep. Exactly, and if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Bledsoe passes to the Great One. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 7th assist here tonight. Schroeder up top, guarded by Bledsoe. Fires from 18. Goes back up, and it's blocked. And he recovers it.
He just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
The second effort, and there's the layup. Count the bucket from the Great One. The Great One's got 55. The Nuggets trailed by 19. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And here are the Nuggets now. Jokic finds Prince. And the pass to Morrison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk. The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Pass to Prince. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic against Drummond. Second chance effort. Jokic with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Davis is checked in for Denver. The shot's good from the Great One.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Bledsoe against Schroeder. Bledsoe comes over to help. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Jokic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
The Nuggets trailed by 21. Now here's Schroeder. Davis in the corner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 21. Here's the Great One, and that one is hammered home.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And the first one drops. Schroeder hits them both. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bledsoe against Schroeder. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Nuggets shooting 43% from the field. Passes it to Morrison. Takes a 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Left side, Davis. Nice shot from the wing.
That is a tough shot.
Timeout called the Bucks. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings
that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the Great One.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now Bledsoe floats one. Now the pass to the Great One. Fires from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Prince wide open. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Bucks leading by 21. Pass to Middleton. Inside. Here's the Great One. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Morrison. Now, here's Jokic over Drummond. Good D by Drummond. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Passes to Jokic. Here's Morrison, defended by Middleton. Kicks it to Schroeder. Here's Davis. Prince trying to free himself up. And another miss by Denver. Here's the Great One. He's guarded by Davis. And it's good once more. Nice make there from the Great One.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Bucks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. It's hauled in by Richardson. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Stevenson, and he lays it straight in. Stevenson's got his first 2 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Stolen by Stevenson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Stevenson leading the charge. 2 points, that one goes.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
The Great One passes to Leonard. Down low, the Great One. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from the Great One. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Bledsoe. In the corner, it's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 22 points for Gary Harris.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Giannis passes to Drummond. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Great One.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
McLeod. He's guarded by Schroeder. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Leonard with the steal. He kicks it to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Great One passes to McLeod. Leonard on the wing. Olynyk trying to break loose, and Leonard gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 17. Denver with the ball. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The pass to the Great One. Inside. Leonard, no luck. Left side, Harris. Nobody near Stevenson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it. Any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.